Coming up now, the very latest news from Pattaya and Thailand via the fabulous Pattaya Media Group. Please like and subscribe. It helps us and it helps you too. Natapanu Nopakun, the young and dynamic Deputy Director General of the Department of Information and the Deputy Spokesman of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, passed away from an undisclosed illness yesterday. The calming, warm and competent voice of authority who worked tirelessly as the link between English-speaking community in Thailand and the government during COVID. He almost daily gave press conferences throughout the COVID era, explaining clearly actions and decisions, along with updates in English, and so avoiding much confusion in translation. All who lived here through those times, well, we owe a debt to this gentleman, without whom we would have undoubtedly been left in the dark on many occasions. British nationals wanting to take their Thai partners or wives to the UK will be affected by new rulings due to go into force there that raise the requirements for immigrants. Proof of residence, along with a minimum income of nearly £39,000 sterling, sees the income level raised almost 100%. That, though, won't prevent short-term visitation or holidays, and there will be provision for a reduction in some cases. Thailand's Department of Special Investigation has set the latest date acceptable for a national food chain to report back to them on accusations that it retailed meat, specifically pork, illegally imported into the country. 30 days from last Monday, that group must have presented its case along with backup, as the investigation, which has seen arrests and detentions of corporate kingpins, continues. In Prachuap Khan, in the early hours yesterday, a single vehicle accident involving a coach saw reports of 14 deaths among 49 passengers after the bus hit a tree. With numerous others injured, all were taken to local hospitals for treatment as police investigate and presumably check onboard cameras. Ever wondered what's in those picturesque barges travelling the rivers here? Well, police did, only to find 2,000 kilograms of crystal meth being shipped out this week. The raid followed a tip-off from a concerned citizen and saw all 13 crew jump overboard to escape. That didn't work though, and all were captured. It's believed that the drugs were intended for Australia and the Philippines. The drugs were hidden amongst dried fruit in an attempt to hide their pungent odour. Meanwhile, at home and just after midnight yesterday, CCTV and onboard car cameras show a non-Thai appearing to purposely walk out in front of vehicles on the Sukhumvit Road, leading to his death. Described as being in his late 60s and a foreigner by those at the scene, police interviewed a shocked 54-year-old Thai driver as medics attempted to keep the foreigner alive to no avail. In Rayong, one of a couple who were wanted on charges of trafficking youngsters and selling drugs handed themselves into the police, with the second still on the run. The case follows claims by 16 and 14-year-old girls that they were forced to provide services to local nationals in a local stew house before escaping and reporting to local police. In all, 5 youngsters are said to have been in the couple's employ. A scam involving a South Pattaya language school is soon to be reported to police, as dozens have signed up through an agent for student visas, paid their fees and handed over their passports, only to find themselves on an overstay, as the visas, well, they were never processed. The agent, the school and an ex-school official each blame the other. Reality is, though, that there are likely to have been even more who have been duped. And anyone signed up in that locality is advised to check their passports carefully. Whether or not the school had a valid licence is unreported, but likely also to be investigated. And yesterday saw the city very busy as Thailand celebrated Father's Day, a national holiday, with numerous events reminding locals of the day, which was also the birthday of the late and much revered King Rama IX. Roads were congested for sure. And with the Met Office promising highs of 31 dropping down to 25, another overcast day with rain at some times. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or programme, Like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.